Greetings gamers, hello YouTube, and welcome back. This is Sinlar Gaming 101. I am Sinlar, and we are in the middle of Final Fantasy Tactics Souls of Destiny. Last time we managed to get through to find Delita. We found Delita, we rescued him from the clutches of Magnus. We went back and reported, and we were told, go take a break, go home. What could possibly go wrong? And something went wrong. We ran into Beatrix again at our house, ended up killing her this time. I mean, if you're gonna keep being a thorn in my side, you gotta go, right? And Alma has been kidnapped from Egros Castle. Now, I am going to admit that I did a little bit of a dumb, and so it's going to be totally the wrong music playing. I went and I trained, and there is a cutscene, as there normally is. There's a cutscene on the Mandalia Plains. So I'm going to cut to that. We're going to use the power of video. We're going to go back in time. Bam! Right about now. And so we started at Egros Castle. We moved our way to Mandalia Plains. And here's our cutscene. It's loading. We open in the Mandalia Plains on a mountain that doesn't appear to exist with Magnus. So, you found what you were looking for, Wygraph? Am I what you were expecting? I should apologize for sending my men out to find you. I should have sought you out myself. Well, at least he admits his wrongdoing. That really, if you want somebody... And Wygraph is dead! Oh no! My men couldn't properly communicate my offer to you anyway. No? You sure about that? I mean, I do wonder what Magnus is offering at this point. Don't bother. You can't offer me anything I want. Just finish this. Don't waste your breath. No. This is exactly where I want you. So close to death you can finally see what it is that I really offer. So this is how you evangelize your message. Must be easier to convince half-dead than those who can think clearly, huh? No, this is the best, because in this state you can't help but wonder if your world ends in the grave, or if something else awaits you. I've heard all your fairy tales as a child. I don't need to hear them again. Of course they were fairy tales. You only learned the story that the church felt was appropriate for children's ears. He's going to bring fairy tales back. Why would you know secrets that the church has hidden? Why tell you anything? Ooh, good questions. What they told me was less important than what they showed me. I have lived it. The legends of the Zodiac Braves are real. You're nuts, yeah he is. Wygraph, you're blind. This world is thicker than your eyes reveal. A world of spirit, power, and knowledge is all around you. Zodiac stones are a locus of spiritual power. It will open a door to a new world for all of us, at least for the worthy. And we already know that Wygraph is worthy. We've already seen that, but then the scene ends, and it's like, what's going on? So cut to Garland Magic City, where we're going to probably end out the chapter. These are the hardest fights of Chapter 1. I did do a little bit of stuff in the game to kind of grind and prepare. We're not going to go through all of it. I did go level 9 on just about everybody. Lala managed to get level 10. Oops. And then level 9s across the board for all 8 of my people. I did try out the Feral a little bit. I think it has potential, but I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna see. So main things, Maedros, if you watched the last episode, he came in as a knight. I wanted to make him a samurai. I am planning on training up all 4 of these into some sort of role. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them all at any given time. But I am going to keep them just to kind of train some roles and have some options. And I did want the samurai in kind of my tank spot. So I'm working on training him up, and that's why he's a monk. Sean I'm going to leave as a feral. Suzanne I made a summoner, and I've been training her up as a summoner a little bit. I like it. Summoner is a good class, especially at this point. It's kind of OP. And then Zara as a ninja. Connor I gave a little bit of ability to. Connor is actually one of the 2 major things he managed to pull. Ooh, he's got some good classes on him now. He managed to pull. I want to second him into monk unless I can figure out how to make an Iron Fist and find that it's better than a monk. But since he already uses martial arts as kind of his base, I want him to second into monk. And he managed to pick up a crystal while I was training that gave him all of this. He hasn't actually learned anything for monk by spending JP. So he's got chakra and stigma. He doesn't have revive yet, which kind of needs to be there just to round out my healing on him. But he's got some good staying power. So he's going to be a monk. He's got some good abilities now to work with that. Chelsea I have as an ace, just with item for the moment. I haven't found anything good to second her as, and having an item user in the party I think is going to be important. Oops, wrong button. So I'm going to leave her there. She didn't learn anything big. Jenna, I did open up the druid class, which at some point I intend to give her because of magic sap, life sap. There's some good healing, some good control. I think it complements her indigo class really, really well. She didn't learn anything in her indigo class yet, because I need a ton of JP for anything I'm going to find useful. But she also managed to pick up a really good crystal, so she got Cure 2 and Raise 2 and Pearl. I can give her Shell and Protect right now as well. So at least for the upcoming fights, I'm going to second her as a priest just until I can train her in the druid class a little bit more. Again, the wrong button. And then Lala, I didn't give anything yet, just because I haven't gotten the chance. I did give her some chemist. The big thing I did with all of them, Jenna I didn't because she's got the white magic, but anybody who at any point used items, I gave high potions to. So I actually need to go back because I forgot to do this and sell my last 3 potions so that I'm not accidentally auto-potioning with potions when I don't want to. I should check my Phoenix Stones and my high potions though. That's plenty. I'll go one more to be safe. Alright, these fights are going to be tough, at least if they're anything like regular Final Fantasy Tactics. So, without any further ado, let's move in and see what Ramza brings to the table as a noble, as well as what my party can do. I forgot to turn this. Alright, a little bit of game volume adjustment there. Okay, a little bit of game volume adjustment, and now we get into it. So I need Connor in as a seed. I'm taking my 4, and then just based on power, I am going to throw in Suzanne, the summoner, and this is gonna probably be my base squad for all 3 of these fights, because again, summoners at this point in the game, summoner OP. 2 Ramus, which is what I taught her. I taught her Ramu. She's also wielding a coral rod, which which is Thunder Elemental. I don't know that it increases her Thunder magic any, but it just seems appropriate that you're wielding a Thunder Rod and you cast Thunder spells. But 2 Ramus will, placed well, will absolutely clear the entire field. That, and I have the bonus that I have Chakra. And he's not half bad with it. So I can replenish anybody's magic points at any desired time. Those would be dragons, though. That is weird. Aledibus. It's been far too boring here. I want a challenge. These simple creatures are no fun. So we're fighting dragons. Normally this is where you face Meliadul again, since you let her go from the Thieves Fort, and this is where you have to kill her. So it's interesting that these are dragons. I am taking out the white dragon. There's a green dragon. There's a bunch of green dragons. There's a blue dragon. I am concerned about you. You are an enemy, and that is bad. Okay. Dragons at base. I think I want them to come to me. Just with this one that's so close to start. I don't want to get flanked. We don't have time for this. I need to find my sister. That sounds familiar. You should make time. We are going to have some fun. In true... How can you speak, beast? What kind of monster are you? What kind of monster I want on my team? Beast! Haha! I was more of a man than you are. Now, I am more than just a mere man. Oh, no! Whoa, wait a minute. I learned the secrets of the great spirits. I change flesh like you change clothes. Today I am a dragon, tomorrow an eagle, and if you are weak, maybe I'll wear your flesh. Okay then. That's not good. Alright, using a rock to push a dragon back. Nice. He is a czar. And he is tackling these other dragons. And they are tackling him. So I do want to... Okay, that changes the strategy up a lot. So I've noticed this about this game in training just about every time I've been in Swiggy Woods. I have a very similar fight where it's like 2 teams, there's a triangular battle going on, in that I myself am facing 2 teams of enemies, but those 2 teams of enemies are not allied. And so each team has to beat 2 other teams in order to win the fight, obviously. It creates a whole new dynamic. I kind of like it. I'm gonna give you cast Pearl. It's gonna be 41 damage. You can cast Hadoken. So that dragon is now dead. Because Pearl should hit, I think. Since that, let's just have you wait. So for this fight, my goal, since I have to beat Elidibs, and he is against everything else, my goal for this fight is to let those dragons take out Elidibs as much as I possibly can. I don't want to do a lot of the work if I can manage it. We'll kind of have to see, Because part of it depends on how much they threaten me. Like, these dragons that keep coming up to me to kill me, I kind of have to kill them. I don't really have a choice here. Because if I don't kill them, then they kill me, and now I'm just dead. Magic Ball deals 40, cost me 16. Pearl deals 51. You can't shoot him because he's out of range. Let's move you up here. Give you the chip damage there. I think I need a little... Oh, well, there's my little more chip. Let's move you here. And just bolt. That dragon, but that dragon's going to go first. Hofus. I think that dragon's going to go first. Oh, he does not. And hopefully Elidibs either tackles this poison dragon just because... That's the other thing I've noticed is that the AI... Oh, well, there you go. The poison dragon is dead, and Rams is going to run up and stab Elidibs in the back. Or not. I like that move better. The AI will... Perhaps I have misjudged this one. Maybe you are stronger than you look. Oh, but he didn't transform. That would have been really cool. Missed opportunity to have him transform. The AI will treat enemy teams as equal in these fights, and so they will tend to do their normal AI thing of, I'm gonna find the weakest target regardless of what's threatening me, regardless of what's close. I missed what Connor said. I am fully realized spirit, my friend. I am not so tethered to the small world you are. I was prepared for an existence beyond your mortal life. All I needed to take the final step was the right key of sorts. Maybe there is such a key for you as well. What do I need right now? You haven't lost anything. You've lost some good magic. You've lost some good hit points, but I can't reach you. The downside to chakra is it's like a no height move. Oh, I have Airblade. I have got to remember that I've got Airblade. But for right now, I'm just gonna chakra Jin's magic. So anyway, the AI goes for the weakest target, not necessarily the target of opportunity, not necessarily the most tactically sound target. They will run through enemies on one team to nail the weakest member of another team, which I find incredibly unintelligent. Let's see, that leaves just the one dragon and then Elidibs. So as soon as this dragon is out, we're done. Beep! Attack the dragon, which should get rid of the beeping. Okay. And Pearl. And that dragon is dead. Marked, so Ramsel will run in and throw a rock. You're gonna throw a rock at a mystical being that is shaped like a dragon and attacks like a dragon. You idiot. You're gonna take out the charging spellcaster that's targeting you down, especially since... Oh! You are going to heal Jenna again. Heal your daughter, man! And then wait. Boom. Alright, all the dragons are down. You have to go here. Nice thing about summoning Ramu is that it won't hit Ramza. You just go here and wait. And we'll just overpower by sheer number. Boom. That is why we brought a summoner. This form is no longer suitable. You surprised me. The wing moved. I don't think he was supposed to die there yet. Goodbye, creature. My head is spinning, but we must move on. Your whole body was spinning, Ramza. I think you might be a little too dizzy there. War trophies, 3,000 to kill. Now the nice thing is that the melee duel fight, normally the melee duel fight is difficult, and I kind of wish, I think that fight was made easier by the fact that it was 3 teams. Elidib's was lonely. I am going to save real quick just to be safe, because it wouldn't be my first loss, and we are coming up on what is, in regular tactics, probably the hardest fight in Chapter 1. Not even like the final fight, which is kind of a boss fight. This is the hardest, normally the hardest fight in Chapter 1. Because this is where you normally meet Wygraf to, actually fight him, and you have to fight him and all that good stuff. We start in the mill. Alma has changed her clothes. She's in a different color. In time, Alma, you will have the knowledge and power to change this world. We know, so here's what I'm wondering. I think Magnus has Alma because he has the Zodiac Stones. He already revealed to Wygraf that the Zodiac Brave story and the Zodiac Stones exist. We know from original that a Wygraf can turn into Velius Bellius, depending on the translation that you're using. We also know that Alma is Ultima's Zodiac host, I guess. So I'm wondering if that's what Magnus is referring to. You keep saying that, but I still don't understand how that could be. Even I don't completely understand. The stones themselves. So he's revealed to her the stones. You are some sort of a nexus to the spirit world. If you could see with my eyes, you would understand. You are the vortex in the spiritual storm. You are the height of Zodiac Brave. You are the strongest Zodiac. You keep flattering me, but you are the one with all this power. My life hasn't prepared me for what you are asking. Maybe if I'd been born a man, I would be prepared to lead, but you can change this world with me at your side. No, it must be you. When the time comes, you will understand. It is my fate to be your herald and teacher. I will prepare you and the world for what must happen. Oh, not good. Alma becomes the bad guy. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but trust me, you may not think you are capable, but that is not your fault. It is your family and this world that makes you feel inadequate. I trust you, it's myself I have little trust in. It's fair. Starting today, stop doubting yourself. That's also fair. When the time comes, you will be ready. Excuse me, Alma, I need to attend to our people. I'll see you again soon. Do we fight Magnus now? That would be nuts! I hope not. Capacity 5, so that's good. Normally you get shafted in this one. So it's nice to see that that's not true. We'll put casters behind. Oh no, you're going there. Okay. If we fight Magnus here, I don't know. Part of me wants to. Part of me is scared. I feel like this is going to be a lot like the Wygraf fight, where he's just way overpowered. It is snowing. Those are samurais and white mages. And Alma. Oh. Oh. I did not see that one coming. Okay, a storm is coming. You should go home. It's not going to stick. You can let us through to Magnus if peace is what you want. Sorry, today is the day I stop taking orders and choose my own path. Alma, the individual. I'm taking the side of the man I love, and you can't change my mind. Oh no. 3 samurais, 4 white mages, which should be relatively easy, especially if they clump, and the goal is to beat Alma. This is gonna be full of text because Ramza has to kill his sister. Alma is a cleric. That's normal. Does she have her abilities? Oh no. I hate these. I mean, I love these abilities. Normally Alma, so you do get to fight with Alma, especially in the final couple battles. She does have a couple that she participates in. I love having her abilities on my team. This is bad. You're being crazy. Come home with me, Alma. I will do no such thing, brother. I'm living my own life. You are not going to change my mind. Maybe you should consider taking my side. There. Magnus nearly killed Daisadarg. Well, nearly. But Daisadarg also gets a stone. He attacked Zalbag as well. What does that tell you about Magnus? Hasn't he been the one that was under attack until that very moment? What about that? Ooh. Wise words. He was gathering troops and plotting against your brothers and the other elites. Naturally, they would oppose that. It's self-defense on their part. Yes, but possessing power gives them no moral authority. Magnus will bring this world to truth and reason. I will give life and love to the people. I will make this a better world. We will birth a golden age. Ooh. More bad guy words have never been spoken. Alright, crit the white mage and put yourself in range of the samurai. I think best case scenario is that I get to drop a good Ramu. That white mage is trying to cast Protect. Best case scenario, I think, is that I get to drop a good Ramu and take out a couple of samurais and a couple of white mages. That white mage knows time magic. That's not good. You're gonna just attack. So the white mages are clumping up now, and none of them are getting shell. One of the samurais is gonna get shell and haste and regen and re-raise and... But I don't need to kill the samurais. Now that's a really good clump right there. But I don't think I only get 4... Bonk. Woo, crit! You have no AoE management. Aegis. She'll cast Aegis first, so let's do this. Yeah. 1, 2, so 2 tall. Magic Ball, which will deal 50 to you. And also, whoops. Pearl. Magic Ball. Magic Ball would be now. Pearl happens in 6 turns. But it's mostly spells that happen in those 6 turns. Spells and allies. This deals a lot more damage. So let's go with that. Haste, shell, protect, regen, re-raise. Expletive words. I think... Yeah, there's not a spot where I get more than 4. So now it's time to move in. And this will take out this samurai. And put me in a position to take on Alma. Summon Lala. Lala's the only person that gets to go for that. And haste shouldn't change that. Oh, haste doesn't change that because this one's casting protect, no haste. Lala has an ability that lets me break defenses. Maybe Chelsea has that ability. Chelsea or Lala have an ability that lets me break through defenses. Not Barrage, not Cheer Up, and not Interceptor. Okay, so it must be Chelsea. This would be a really good battle for Barrage, though. I don't have to raise my Brave. Oh, he needs a high potion, though. So that he can suicide himself in as the tank somewhere. Please demonstrate to me again why we bring summoners into these battles. Boom! Yes! Alright, their white magic is now gone. Not really, but crippled for sure. Their staying power is definitely less. I'm gonna have to keep cleaning them up, which sucks. Because Alma knows Raise. But I also have the ability to start hitting her, and it should... I mean, she's not gonna be... This is not the end for her. We're gonna see her again, so I shouldn't have to bring her to 0. I should just have to bring her to critical. You're casting a healing spell. Auto potion? Good. I don't know if Lala's gonna be able to... Let's cause more damage and get myself closer to... You don't have any good AoE magic. Let's just make that spell entirely worthless. And then I should go Magnus that white mage, because that would be incredibly helpful, I think. Or Alma would actually be a better choice. You can't break through, but you can do this. 2, 3, 4 weapon range. I should have an angle. I don't need the healing, so using this now is not a bad deal. 1 in 3. Boo! Missed. I want to see that ability go off. Like, it looks like, sounds like, probably is a really powerful ability. Boop. Alright, Samurai. The re-raise is scary. You're only gonna deal 31 damage. You're gonna deal 38 damage with that spell. Goes off in 2 turns after Alma gets to go. And probably revives somebody. Oh, no, she's casting an area damage spell. That'll probably go off right after this. Boop. Level 10. We can take advantage of the fact that she's charging and deal some extra damage. Is that it? Grr, I wasn't ready for this yet. It's time you give up. I'm only giving up this battle. The war for the heart of Ivalice has just begun. Yes! You sound like the bad guy from a children's story. Yes! Doesn't she, though? This, let's be honest, this would make a good children's story, except for all the killing people. You just don't appreciate what we are trying to do. The specter of the unknown is terrifying. Maybe Magnus can change your heart and mind, though I have failed. He does have that effect on people. Has he affected your heart in that way? Is that what has driven you blind? Are you blind? Can you finally see? He'll be waiting for you. See you soon. Whoosh! The teleporting I wish I could do. Like, all of the major characters, everybody in regular tactics can just teleport, and they're gone. Ramza is the only one who never gains that ability, and you never get to use it on anybody that gains that ability later. Will he be ready for the forces about to be unleashed? We're not the only ones. Ooh. Foreshadowing. So here's the question then. What am I going to do? In an Asura. In regular tactics, you come here trying to find Delita's sister Teta, because she is the one that gets kidnapped from Egros. Alma gets saved just at the last second. It's fantastic if you haven't seen it. This time we're chasing down Alma, and that makes sense. Like, I get that. But we encounter Alma at Favahem Plains. What are we gonna find here? Because normally you get to Favahem Plains and there's a small detachment that Wygraf is like, why did you kidnap the girl? And they're like, because Gustav said so. And Wygraf's like, Gustav's an idiot, and just leave her here and let her go. And we get into the fight, and Wygraf is like, if you beat me, I'm gonna hold you here to let my people get together and really get something done. But if you beat me, your sister's inside. And then we get inside and she's not there, and we have to go to Fort Ziekten. We fought Alma. Like, what are we hoping to get here? I think the only one who might be worth is you. Yes. Let's go Titan just for some earth coverage. Because she has fire and ice if I really need it. She's using black magic, so she has fire and ice if I really need it already. I don't need to double cover that. Doo-doo-doo. First squad. Ooh, first squad implies a second squad. Capacity 4, remaining 3. Let's put Chelsea and Jenna. Let's have Lala lead the other squad. Put Chelsea, Jenna, and Suzanne. Oh. Oh, I don't get enough. Okay. We're going main characters. If I lose the fight, I'll put Suzanne, the summoner, in to blow stuff up and make my life easier. I also think it'll be less targets that can't crystallize. Unless this game has to be total deathless. There's Magnus, there's Zalbag. They've each got knights. Is this going to be another triangle fight? The forces of the House Beowulf have been spent. My men died on their feet rather than live on their knees. Now it is your turn to choose. The kingdom of Ajora draws near. Yes, yield or test yourself against the right hand of Ajora. Ooh! So he considers himself to be the right hand of Ajora. I wonder, does that mean he has Hashmalam's stone? The Hokuton will never be threatened by you. Zalbag, don't! Wygraf comes in. None of us are going to be threatened by you again. Zalbag, I'm here. Wygraf is like, I will take you on. We all resist. Okay, so whose goal is defeat Magnus? I'm not entirely convinced that everybody here is friend. Magnus's class is cultist. That says a lot. He knows Chi Burst. And Zalbag knows counter tackle. It's fantastic. Okay, we have to check this out though. Ygraf is a guest, so he's on our team. Zalbag is a guest, so he's on our team. These two knights are on our team. Do we really need? Holy crap. Magnus gets 2 knights. This is a smaller map, because normally you can come around the back side of Fort Ziegden, or you can attack from both sides, and that's like actually a big thing. But you can't get into this corner, so it's a smaller map. So it really is like 10 against 3. Brave 95, Faith 90, he's going to be hard to hit. He's got counter flood, he's got non-charge. His ability is just Magnus. I want him on my team. That's so helpful. Just like counter with Geomancy, we know that. CT becomes 0. Oh, that's his reaction. No, that's his support. So his support is that his CT becomes 0. I wonder if that's for spells. Okay, Ygraf is guest. Hadouken. For a little bit more damage. I have no idea what Magnus is going to be able to do. I've seen him use Cheeber, so I know he has offensive capabilities. But they are close. Okay. I'd kind of like... let's have Lala support Chelsea. She's not going to get to do anything this turn. Phew! Counter flood. I mean, you've got to expect that, right? He's on a snowy battlefield, specifically on a snowy battlefield, and has counter flood. If he doesn't have the proper floods for this field, that would just be useless. So, good design choice there. Totally expected. Ramsa goes. Whoops, I didn't need that. He's gonna throw a rock. Oh, that would have been really good if it had hit and pushed. This knight is gonna die. Counter flood. Because that did, like, good damage. Plus the chi burst. Oh no, that knight can jump. That's bad. You're gonna throw another rock? Oh, okay. Wave fist is... I mean, it's more damage, but is it really better? What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna throw a rock at that guy? That makes sense, that makes sense. Yep. Does it jump? Oh, no. Text. Magnus! If your intentions are as good and pure as your followers believe, then surround yourself with such brute force legions? That didn't come out right. Connor, right? It's simple. Truth, knowledge, are power of a kind that cannot be governed. The elite that rules society can't allow that. This battle was inevitable. I merely knew that I needed allies like my foes possessed. That is fair. You mean meat shields, cannon fodder to absorb the blows of your enemies. Those are your own words, and they reveal more about your own mind than mine. People die all the time. Some choose to stand for things that have meaning to them. If you had to die for either freedom or the will of an oppressor, what would you choose? That's fair. I mean, he seems very good revolutionary. He seems very much which is weird and makes him a really good bad guy. He seems like he knows what he's talking about and believes what he's talking about. I wouldn't be surprised Just based on what I'm seeing of Magnus, I wouldn't be surprised to know that he wants to do good and is just going about it the wrong way. Like, how many bad guys is that the truth? They say something true, they say something right, and it's not about the fact that they want this thing, it's about how they make it come about. How will you die, Connor? Will you fight your own battle or die for someone that doesn't care about you? I always fight my own battle, and if I died today, it would be for myself and my loved ones. That's good to know. From my viewpoint, it looks like you're just another Beowulf dog. As a warning, you are judged by the company you keep. True statement. On the flip side, he didn't come in with the bales. Ultima! Okay, he knows Ultima. This could be good. Ew. Ouch! This might be a little bit of a tougher fight! How do you beat this? I mean, having a summoner would certainly be a huge improvement. I need to get her out of range of that jump. Probably should have moved Chelsea as well. More chip damage, because that's about all we're gonna get is chip damage. Boop. Guarded. Ah! How did you guard holy magic? See, a question. Would it be... Do knights get spears, or does he have the ability? Would it be prudent to revive my guest NPCs? Would that be a good choice? So you would judge me by the company I keep, but your own hired goons are off the table? They were scum. It seemed fair to assume. Oh ho, watch your tongue. You could have been one of them. My ranks were always intended to be culled. By the end of my crusade, I will be circled by the jewels of mankind. You can consider this your test. Fail and die, or live and join me. Live or die, I will not serve you. You misunderstand me. I hoped you were a gem in the making. You would not simply serve me, you would serve the human race itself. At my side, or in your own way, as long as you accept the truth, you will walk in my path, and you will do the will of the spirits. This fate is upon you. The spirits are circling you. They demand your blood. He talks so good! How are you holding up, Ramza? Face down in the snow. Hey! Shut up, Connor. Our foe speaks to us as cattle, but not you. He speaks like you're his little brother. He speaks like he is still trying to convert us to his cause. No, Connor, no. He had obvious reasons to come after my family and its power. You have something he wants. He wants you as for an apprentice. You've been hiding something. Your wretched family stinks of lies. When Magnus is finished, you have some answering to do. Oh, then maybe I'll just knock you face first into the snow again. Okay. You don't need healing. If I put you there, that just sets me up for Ultima. Let's go here. Just wait. He'll be immune to Earth Slash, which is bad. This gets Chelsea out of range. Whoo! Missed the second one, dude! Bonus. Alright, your knights are dead. This is bigger than you, Connor. This is a matter of putting your flesh and soul on the line for others. Humph. you're gonna go hide in a corner. Expletives! Ultima. Boom! I'm shocked. You need to shock her for yourself. I probably should have shockered Ramza, although if he's... I'd like to keep Ramza as a nice, juicy target. Magic raise 2. 75% chance. But I know that I can fall back to here. We'll give you a little more staying power. Ultima should be an easy one-shot from there, but that's okay. Now he has a choice, though. Oh, that would be a good choice. I don't have the power for this. I'm glad I healed Ramza. Mygraph comes in. I need Magnus to target not me for a little bit. I will deal your death blow, Magnus. Remember my name, Ramzabalv. I don't think you will. Counterflood, and now you're dead. Like, you're no good to me here. Oh, and it's AoE. It gets the same AoE as regular Geomancy. Wave Fist. Guarded. I need Lala because she's running out of turns. I'm setting up a nice little Ultima box here. Yes. Run away. Target Y-Graph. See, that no charge support is huge, but he's running out of mana. Go here. I wish I could do them both, but I can't. An Osmos on him would be really strong right now. I also need to get control of the crystals, because those are going to start popping here any minute. If these generics crystallize and he manages to get one of them, I'm done. Alright, what's the AT here? Jenna just missed her turn, so Magnus goes. He basically has control of the field. Set you here. Nope. This one. If I can get lucky and she lives, that would be huge. Target the knight. Perfect. And she lived. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, I don't have the height to do that, so let's just... Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's not Airblade, because that hurts. White magic, here 2. Make sure you live. Your spell should be enough, but you need to make sure you live. That's a treasure chest, so no rush. Let the casters go get it. Boo! Yeah, definitely potion to the wrong person. what? She's gonna die to an Ultima either way. I received a bastard sword! We're a little bit spread out. Perfect. Right where I want you. Brush off vanity and show reality! I'm okay with that. And now I move you here. Punch him in the back. Boo! Boo! Counter flood, that hurts. Because that puts him in an easy Ultima range, but I'm okay with that. Magic. Cure 2. After Chelsea. Perfect. So we'll do this, and then we'll wait. And you can go here. And move Phoenix down. Items coming my way to victory! There's a crystal. Magnus is gonna get there first. I can't imagine the way the story is going that Magnus dies here. Dead. He's got no magic though. He has to do that. He has to single target and he's running away. Yes, this is perfect. I see normally, especially as knights, you would absolutely make every painstaking effort to give the crystals to people that I think might actually benefit from them. Stand in front and then punch our chakra to restore her magic and his hit points. Yes, and then the Cure 2 should bring him up. Perfect. And now, because he doesn't have Ultima, I should have the upper hand. Normally I would make sure that these abilities go to people, or these crystals go to people who might be able to use the abilities. Not this time. You know what, let's target, because you don't need. Let's target here. And then move you into the spell. Oh, if she gets countered... And you don't deal enough damage for me to take that risk just yet. So maybe that wasn't a good idea. But it'll move Magnus. Yeah. I don't mind it. This will deal a bunch of damage. Counter flood. Woo! And heal duty. You do this one. Dun-dun-dun. Treasure chest. We'll take it because we can. Battle boots. Heal. Oh, Magnus goes next. How many hit points does he have? He has 5 hit points. So now it's an all-out offensive, because he shouldn't be able to counterflood me. But I have to bring him down to 0? He can't die here. Not the way he's been talking. Is this really where it... Okay. Can you go get him? No. So the AI is going to come back down. There's no crystals to go get. All the generics are dead. So I just wait. Your next turn, you come back down. Right into the same spot. I mean, he could have been at least a little bit smarter about it. And now we just rush you. Ignore healing. 4 attacks. Done. Ah, a fine showing by all of you. Ugh, class dismissed. Poof. Crystal? No crystal, but he's face down in the snow. Chapter ends here. Too weakened to flee, Magnus waited before his enemies. Patiently, he bided his time while they discussed his fate. He knew that unless they wished to kill him here and now, he would have a moment in which he could escape. That moment came sooner than he expected, and it wasn't one he could have imagined. Magnus, I won't let you down. It's time to fulfill your destiny. Zodiac Stone. No, you don't know what you are doing. No way. She just become a rock, a magic rock. Alma Bale became one with the stone. However, none would have guessed another heart had just begun to beat. Okay, so Alma's basically a big Zodiac Stone right now? Whoa. Oh. Let's not save over that one in case I have to come back. One of the things I learned in my first ever playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics, if you are between fights, you do not overwrite the save that was right before the fight set. Typically between chapters it's not a huge deal, but if something happens that I have to go back and train or change classes for the next fight that's coming up and then redo all of it, it would be really bad if I can't because I saved over it. So, save and file too. There are no words right now. I cannot express what I am feeling right now at that plot twist. Okay, so we're back in the church. There's Simon. Isabella, this is your sister? Not quite what I had expected. We have our differences, but we're more similar than you may guess. Okay, so we have another family here. I notice that Connor is in different clothes, so time has passed. I assume that Isabella has told you why we wish to speak to you. You think the church is a house of lies and conspiracy. What? I mean to be more diplomatic than that. I don't mean to be insulting. No, you don't mean to insult me. You just meant to insult my work and the very institution I have devoted myself to. Well, maybe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start our conversation in this way. Please tell me what it is you think I can help with. I'll try to be concise with what could be a long story. In short, we know that the Zodiac Stones are real. They can be wielded by immoral individuals. They are not simply a tool of the divine. Already they are being used to gather power. What? Blasphemy! This is absurd. I thought that something reasonable would be brought before me. Wait! Simon, believe them. You mean to say that no stories of Magnus's rampage have made it this far? This is history being written now. Yes, I had heard such rumors, but not with the details you are now telling me. What? Holy Father, we must help them. This must be stopped. I'll do what I can. This could be the end of our world if true. I have a friend who knows the Zodiac lore better than I. Let's go to him. He can surely help us. Thank you, Simon. Chapter 2. Mystery of the Stones. This is normally the chapter where we figure out that the Zodiac Stones are real, so the fact that we're a little bit ahead of schedule on that. I also normally get people to join up at this point in the regular, so that's what that screen was for, apparently. At least is my guess. And we're at Orban Monastery, and this is where I'm going to leave it. I don't think I need any training or anything. I have a paladin in my party. Level 11 guest paladin, and Simon the Bishop. So we'll check them out next time. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I don't need to train anything, I don't need to do anything, so this is a good stopping point. And next time we start in Chapter 2, I'm excited. My mind has been blown with this story. It is amazing. I am loving this game. I'm loving playing it blind. Like, these reactions are genuine, because I have not seen this far into the game. I saw a couple of battles. I saw enough to know that it was different and that I wanted to play it. And I am specifically trying to avoid looking anything up to do another blind playthrough like I did with Star Beasts. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Are you as surprised as me? Are you as shocked as me? And then until next time, enjoy your gaming. Goodbye.